Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. It's time for something a little different. So I'm just sitting here on a beautiful Friday morning, handling my own business, and then bam, Star Wars has to throw out this trailer, and it is awesome. And I just want to talk about it. I'm going to be honest, I just want to talk about Star Wars right now. So the theme of this trailer is Luke, I'm assuming, Luke talking to Rey and like training her in all that he knows. And the shots of the trailer, the first lines that we hear Luke say is breathe, what do you feel, search out, what do you feel? And she says light, and I feel dark, and the fight, and it's just gorgeous. There's a shot with Rey's hand on the ground and the stones are floating up. That is so beautiful. It's a beautiful shot. I love the way it looks. You see Kylo Ren's face mask and helmet all smashed up, and then you see Rey look at a book and it has the Jedi Order symbol on it. Oh, it's so cool. Then, of course, we get a couple really cool action shots. We see Kylo Ren with his lightsaber, which is still all cool and unstable and everything. It's just beautiful. We see all of our different protagonists in different situations, just little teasers of different situations, no coherent storyline yet. But then we get this line from Luke.
It's time for the Jedi to end.
It's time for the Jedi to end. Now, there are so many different possibilities here. One, they could be doing one of those trailer tricks, and it could be Luke being cut off by saying, it's time for the Jedi to end, the Empire's reign on the galaxy, or something like that. I don't think that's true. I think that Luke truly does want the Jedi to end. But I don't think that this is an antagonistic thing. I don't think this is Luke becoming a bad guy, becoming a Sith. No, I think this is Luke elevating the Force to the next level. It's not just good and evil, this is just the Force. There is no Sith, there's no Jedi, it's just Force. Now, why would we do this? What sort of truth has Luke known in his years of Jedi training to lead him to this outcome? Well, first of all, the Jedi are pretty much responsible for his father's turn to the dark side. Darth Vader happened because of the old Jedi Council, because the old Jedi Council were not necessarily the best mentors. There are actually quite a few good videos about this in the prequel trilogy, about how the Jedi Council was really above themselves, and they were above other people, I should say, and they really made some really bad choices, and they are in large part responsible for Anakin's turn to the dark side. A great example of this is Mace Windu trying to kill, now the Emperor Palpatine in Episode 3. He says he's too dangerous to be kept alive, which is it's beautiful actually, it's exactly what Emperor Palpatine said about Count Dooku in the beginning of that movie, and it was a really cool parallel to see how the Jedi Council are supposed to be this moral high ground, but really they weren't. They were in it for themselves, for their own power in their own way. Now, talking about the original trilogy, Obi-Wan Kenobi did sort of deceive Luke when he said his father was killed by Darth Vader, so that could be a reason. But I think the way they're going to go for in this movie is Luke was training a whole bunch of Force users, right? That's what we learned in The Force Awakens, and he was training, and he trained Kylo Ren. He trained Ben Solo. And he turned to the dark side. So I feel like he was trying to train them to become Jedis, but that went wrong. So now he's like, no, this Jedi thing is completely not right. We need to train people in the Force, and I feel like that is what Rey is going to be. Rey is not going to be a Jedi. She's going to be something new entirely, and that is epic. That is so cool. Also, what if Luke didn't believe in good or bad Sith Jedi anymore, so we got not a blue one, not a red one, but a purple lightsaber? That would be so cool. I'm just saying. At least that's what I think they're going for in this movie, and I just love the theme, the tone, the visuals. I just love the way this new Star Wars looks. It doesn't look like it's going to be Empire Strikes Back. I mean, the first movie was really plagued with A New Hope vibes, and I really hope they don't go for an Empire Strikes Back type of vibe. Even if they have some cliches, I think that's fine, but I hope it's just not a rehash of an old story. But anyway, that's all I've got for you guys today. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. What are your thoughts on the Star Wars. Do you guys even like Star Wars? I don't know. Everyone likes Star Wars, right? I mean, come on. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Till the next absolutely beautiful Star Wars morning. I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, stay beautiful.